Hey guys, how are we all? Welcome to My Way Tarot. This is going to be a general love reading for the sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus sign. So please check out the other available videos on the channel so you get a fuller, more rounded picture as what could be potentially happening for your love life in this week. This is going to be a weekly reading for the first week of November 2021. Okay guys? I could be reading for yourself or for your love interest, the one that's on your mind, so please use your own discernment and flip the roles to however this best fits with your situation, but please do not make the story fit, okay guys? Also, if the reading resonates or if parts of the message resonate, then that's great. If it doesn't resonate, then it's simply not your message, okay guys? So let's have a look, shall we, as what's happening for Aquarius. Sorry, I didn't mean to kind of bop the camera there. So let's have a look. What's happening for love for Aquarius, please? Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus for this weekly reading. Okay. Let's have a look. What can we get for Aquarius, please? Ooh. Three of Swords. Wow, there's your energy here. Look at this, the Aquarius energy, the star. I was just about to say, I feel like you're healing some sort of heartache, either you or your love interest is, but I'm getting strongly you here with the star energy. Either that, if it is your love interest that has been dealing with another situation or a third party, potentially, if that is something that resonates, I feel like they've been very heartbroken and you're like the healing elixir to healing their heart so that they can be open to giving and receiving love again. I feel like you're that kind of person's hope. But we'll kind of carry on looking into the reading. So either you or your love interest have gone through a lot of trauma to do with love and a lot of heartache, and it's incredibly painful. Things may not necessarily have been very fair for you or your love interest for quite some time in relation to love and connections. We have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, like sideways, but I wanted to say reverse, so I'm getting predominantly reversal energy here. And also the Empress, kind of like as a block as well. We have the Hangman, Pisces energy, we have Taurus Libra energy here, lots of Earth. We have Queen of Swords here upright. What else for Aquarius, please? Yeah. We have the Ace of Cups in reverse. And we have the King of Wands upright. Bottom of the deck we have the Seven of Cups. Okay, so what I'm getting here is you could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and we've said the majors already. Okay guys, and Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here with obviously with the Queen of Pentacles. So what I'm getting here is that either you or your love interest have been feeling very confused and emotionally unfulfilled, potentially to do with a third party. Could be here with a baby mama, baby daddy type situation where they have children with this person. Something that they were in long term. There could be a block from them coming forward and showing your worth. Like by offering you some sort of love offer because of external influences, potentially to do with a third party. Could be friends or family members, work colleagues, even a karmic partner. I said baby mama, baby daddy already. That there is someone who has been trying to prevent a connection moving forward with the two of you, with this paternal, like, I was getting paternal, so maybe someone may be getting a paternity test. That's something that's wanting to come through. Maybe someone's getting a paternity test. I'm getting that either you or your love interest, the love interest are dealing with a third party, may have tried to fake potentially a pregnancy and trap your person with a baby, or say that they were pregnant but actually they weren't, potentially. If that's not necessarily the case, then what I'm getting is that this person that they were in a long-term situation with, if they were pregnant, then they may not necessarily have carried out with the pregnancy. So there may have been potentially a miscarriage or an abortion of sorts, I'm getting. Especially here with this Ace of Cups in reverse, and potentially with this Three of Swords energy. So what I'm getting is that either your love interest, if they're dealing with a karmic partner of sorts, try to trick your person and say that they were pregnant when they weren't, or they try to trap your person by keeping them in a long-term situation and keeping them in stagnation with them by saying that that they were pregnant when they weren't, or they were trying to trap them with a baby, or they were actually pregnant with this person and your person found out and realised that they didn't necessarily want that. But what I'm getting here is that also, if there isn't necessarily one particular karmic partner, there could be two. So there could be another person in the mix, so somebody that they had a long term, like they were already co-parenting with and they had a child, and that may have been an unwanted pregnancy but quite a while back, and then there was someone else in the mix who also potentially may have got pregnant, and that was also another unwanted pregnancy. So however this best resonates, this is a very specific message for someone I'm getting. But your person, if they're dealing with these other people who are trying to hurt them in a particular way by saying these particular things, they've been very hurt by that, but also they're not having any of it. They're standing their firm ground with these other people, saying that, you know, regardless of whether you are pregnant or not pregnant, or trying to trick me that you're pregnant or what have you, I'm not having any of it. And 9 times out of 10, most times, just to keep a relationship going, even though if it's emotionally unfulfilling, like, it's not going to keep a man around. Just by saying that you're going to have a baby is not going to keep someone around. Just try to keep a particular relationship. It's unlikely, because, you know, children, they'll be their best to co-parent and do everything they can as being the best dad possible or the best parent possible, but they're not necessarily going to stick around just for the sake of in a poor relationship because of children. 9 times out of 10 it doesn't happen. So what I'm getting here is that either you or your person are overcoming these difficult, like, obstacles that they've been through in their life. They're seeing everything from a brand new light, and they're realizing that they have to kind of get rid of any toxicity or toxic relationships that they've been dealing with these other people, and realize that this particular heartache that they need to heal from. And they're standing their ground, being very firm with these other people. Potentially they're getting very good advice from someone older, someone very mature, very clear-headed, about how to heal themselves and to move on forward in their life, so that they can gain the clarity that they need to then gain this kind of emotional fulfillment. Because I feel like that's something that may have been lacking in your person's life, and so therefore they're looking to how they can change their situation around and have a brand new fulfilling beginning in relation to love and emotions. And this other situation of what you don't see, especially if they're dealing with a third party, they're trying to keep them trapped in confusion. And look, trying to keep them trapped in confusion in a relationship of sorts, okay? And even though that these cards are upright, what I'm getting here is that this confusion or difficulties is going to be coming to an end, because they're gaining this particular help on how to move themselves forward. What actions do they need to take? They're taking a step back from this other person or other situations in their life, and they're becoming more clear about what particular actions they need to take. When is the right time to take action? When is the time to heal? When is the time to pull back from this other situation? What advice and guidance can I get? So that they can see the bigger picture, and they're realizing that this other situation was just kind of distracting them and keeping them in a lower vibe, as it were, so that they would feel like they couldn't move themselves forward, like they were just stuck like repressing their emotions, feeling blocked, and potentially feeling insecure and a bit vulnerable. And this person's realizing that they can get their head out the clouds, and what they're doing is, with this revelation, they're realizing that they don't want options anymore or this other situation, and they want to go after true love and a spiritual connection, a soulmate connection, most likely with you here. We've got Gemini energy as well here with the Lovers. They see that having something with you and them together would be a wish fulfillment. They're no longer confused about what it is that they want with you or in their life, and they want something long term that is going to be very fulfilling, especially when they haven't had that previously. And they're wanting something long term and stable, and they are very loyal to you. And I feel like you and them have this really beautiful connection, and they want to have victory and success here with the world. And eventually this cycle will close out with this other person or situation, and everything will kind of, you know, fit together nicely at the right time, at the right pace, everything else. But potentially, as of right now, they may not necessarily be fully ready and free and available to come forward. And if they were to come forward sooner rather than later, when everything's kind of said and done, and when it's like not all healed and everything else, like it'd just be bad timing. So I feel like this person is really needing to change things around first before coming forward towards you. But let's quickly just look into this. Yeah, look at that. But they're going away from confusion here with the Six of Swords and the Seven of Cups. They're moving away from that. They're no longer confused about what it is that they want, and they want to move on to calmer waters. I feel like they're completely fed up with all the drama because they've just felt stuck. So what's this Empress here? What's this block? They've definitely got somebody in their life who's trying to block them from coming forward towards you. They're just kind of jealous and envious. They're most likely like unfaithful anyway, especially here with this Queen of Pentacles sideways. Very manipulative. Look, we've got more earth energy here with the Nine of Pentacles. So this person most likely was trying to keep them trapped in their environment, even though it was unfulfilling, and just create more setbacks here with the Ace of Wands so that they couldn't come forward and take action towards you. Look at that. I mean, they were just dealing with someone who was just trying to make things more difficult, trying to put extra blocks in their path. And your person has been able to take a stand back and oversee all of this and realize that this person who they were dealing with, or multiple people, were just trying to keep them in fear and self-doubt that they could move themselves forward. And now they're letting go of those particular burdens that are not serving them, so that they can move forward to come forward towards you, because they know that in this truth, King and Queen of Wands, that you are a true soulmate connection. Okay, and that there's been setbacks with the Ace of Wands from them coming forward towards you. I mean, look, how beautiful is that? I can't genuinely make it up. And then breaking up the deck again, we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So that your love life between the two of you was on pause because of this other situation. And there was most likely codependency and financial codependency with this other situation anyway. So let's look at the Hangman. Whew, look at that. Three of Wands, upright. So someone sees that they have these major ships coming in relation to your connection, and you live at a physical distance from each other, or they've had to be emotionally distant, but all they want to do, we have Cancer energy here, is they want to travel towards you and clear out any of the obstacles that may have been that were resisting or preventing them from going through these changes, because they may have felt intimidated at one point by these people, but they're not feeling intimidated by them anymore. And the world here, the cycle's coming to an ending. They're closing this out so they can come forward towards you and to actually build something on solid ground here. Because the Ace of Pentacles here in reverse, like, this other situation was just financially draining them as well, and they didn't have a solid foundation. And most likely everything here was all chosen to do with like material attraction and superficiality rather than actual love or emotions. It was all purely physical, And so I feel like this person is coming out of a cycle of having this poorer investment and turning it around so they can have that eventually with you. Yeah, because they want to come back towards you, and they know that your connection couldn't be built on a solid ground if they were still dealing with this other situation. Even though if they wanted to reunite with you, which they absolutely do, it couldn't be done before it was ready. So let's look into the romance angels and see what we have here for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. They feel really sad that they can't come forward towards you and express this particular love, and let you know that this other situation has just been really painful and difficult to deal with. But they're seeing above that, they're rising above it. What do we have here for Aquarius? And it's interesting because we have all these like women on the table, and then we have the King of Wands. So there are a lot of like karmic partners or whoever out there who are just very jealous of the idea of your connection moving forward between the two of you. But they are gaining some solid advice with somebody that they can trust, that most likely is a really good like family friend or something like that, or maybe even a legal professional. I'm getting. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Look, I can't make it up. And then there's children in the mix. Your love life is being affected by children. So yeah, there could potentially be multiple children in the mix. That's why there's prevention of your connection moving forward, potentially. But there's just so many, there are many exes or ex-lovers, ex-partners, what have you, that needs to be cleared so that they can eventually come forward and express their love in a playful, light-hearted energy. They will express their love at some point, absolutely. They feel a lot of love for you. Too many cards. I'll take one more please for Aquarius. Wow, okay. Well, that's too many. But I feel like this one. Yeah, look at that. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So your person's getting themselves together to take the control of their life, to free themselves from their other situation, so that they're more free and available to come forward towards you and be more engaging in their life with you. But they need to sort out some other red flags to do with this other situation as of first. So regardless of how much you may feel for one another, it's probably best to stay retreated from this person as of right now until they sort out their situation. So let's look into the Soulmates in Separation, Unspoken Love Messages by the Serendipity Tarot. So obviously this could be what they would like to say to you, or what you would like to say to them. Because obviously we do have cross watchers available, they're here, so thank you so much for joining us. Obviously you're welcome too. So if you're dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, what would they like to say to you, or you say to them, however this resonates? Deliver me from temptation. Wow, yeah, so they've been finishing off another situation that they were very tempted in with all these different people. My pride and ego led us astray. Okay, if you've been dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, I struggle with revealing my true feelings and emotions. I missed out on something so good. The next person you allow into your life is lucky. If you've been dealing with a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, allow me to work on me so that I can work on us. One more, please. I feel like a fool for losing you. And lastly, if you're dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, you just would not understand what I'm going through. Most days I don't even understand. I spend a lot of time thinking about you, wishing things were different, okay? And then we have the collective energy. I miss you more now that we are apart. I still feel your presence, your energy around me. Okay. So anyway, guys, that is the end of the reading. I hope that you have enjoyed. If you did, please like, share and subscribe. Leave us a comment. I greatly appreciate it. If you do subscribe, hit the notification bell so you guys get an alert as to when I post another video for you all. And I hope that you had a really good week, or you have a good week, and that you enjoyed Halloween. So anyway guys, we'll speak to you soon. Take care. Bye for now.